Hey everybody, welcome back. It's me, your old pal Orpheus. We're here with yet another edition of Orpheus Plays here on Blade and Sorcery, as apparently someone over there is turning a light on and off. Oh, you guys have electrical failure going on over there? Anyway, we're playing Blade and Sorcery. We are in the ruins today. The kind of medieval bombed out church, or I don't know, rectory, or whatever you would call this. But yeah, we're just kind of gonna chill out here today, have a little bit of murderous fun, and bring you along with me for some of that wonderful gore and experience. I hope you are doing well wherever you are today. Day or night, future past. Future past, yes. That sounds like a really terrible movie you'd see on Netflix one of these days. Oh. Future past. Where Tom Cruise goes when he still needs to make money. Anyway, we're playing survival mode here today. It's, you know how this goes. 3 pillars, random weapons, people come out in waves, and I murder them all horribly. Yeah, woo! So I wonder what kind of music I chose for this one. Let's see, hold on, let me listen to it for a second. That's pretty good. Yeah, no, that's good music. Do you guys, do you like what I've got going on with the music? Is that something you dig? Because I've been trying to use ones that are interesting and fun. First slow motion kill of the day, bro. Come on, get your strike in here. Ow! My turn. I missed. Punching about. Let's catch him. Hold on. Let's catch him. Can I get him? Can I catch him? Nope, I didn't catch him. I hogtied him though with gravity. Either that or he's just chilling. He's like, hey. Anyway. So yeah, ow! How dare you, sir? But yeah, it's a good day here. We got the weather is still kind of chilly, but I mean, you know, it's just the time of year when it gets a little chilly sometimes. Hey, let's talk about the weather because we got nothing else. Anyway, hi, how you doing? So if you've not watched any of my videos before, welcome aboard. This is not your normal channel for playing Blade and Sorcery. I do a little commentary, but it's more like stupid stories with Orpheus. Oh god, right in the forehead, bro. Here we go. Yeah, we call it commentary with a slice of murder, a slice of death. Which reminds me, okay, so I've been doing these videos where I'm like telling stories about my life, right? And I was just watching a video here on YouTube the other day where they were referring to an entire category of videos on here as Storytime. Like, I guess it's like a hashtag or something? Like it's a type of video that people make? Am I supposed to be using that? Is what I do considered Storytime? You know, like, I guess it is, but for me, that sounds like, hey kids, you want to get together and we'll talk about story time today? No, that seems strange to me. But should I be linking this as story time? Those of you who are savvy with the idea of story time, would you give me a block? How dare you? You have offended my honor, sir. Ha! Nope. Flick. Nope. That guy didn't get the flick. Flick. Humans so fragile. Anyway, so is this story time? I guess it is. I don't know. Maybe I'll start playing with those. I've also been making a few shorts here and there. That concept sort of baffles me too. I've kind of just decided how I think they should be done, which is like just a funny moment from one of my videos, right? And I guess that's what you're supposed to do, right? I put a little music underneath it, some wacky clip or something. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Again, I don't know. They seem to do well, but I mean, whatever. But I'm glad that you're here today with me. It makes this a much more fun experience. Otherwise, I'm just a crazy guy talking to myself in my living room. And although the crazy part is correct, clinically and proven, the standing here talking to myself, I would normally do that, but, you know, if I just talk like this to myself all the time, my neighbors would think something's wrong with me. They already do, but so I was thinking the other day, some of you actually do watch this as a way to calm down. Like, I know that it's a thing that some of you just like to relax and sit back and kind of ASMR your way through my videos. I have another entire video where I talk about is what I do ASMR, and I think maybe I'll link it up here. Maybe? Hey, future Orpheus, don't get lazy. Maybe do this. I don't know. If you don't, you're fired. But I talk about ASMR in that one. It's like, I know some people listen to this to chill out, but like, do any of you listen to it like when you sleep? Right? Is this something that like you watch in order to wind down at the end of the day? Because in case you're wondering, there's an entire like genre of videos called Sleepcore. Right? It's hardcore sleep, right? I guess is the idea. It was the joke that we had in news for years, that everything is extreme. Ooh, gotcha. Everything is extreme weather reports, extreme breaking news, right? So for that, it's like Sleepcore, it's hardcore sleep. It's TV for insomniacs, right? Okay. So we had just discovered this genre. And it's actually, if you go to the playlists on my channel, it's called I'm Too High for This Shiz, right? Because it's one of those playlists. It's all like old media, right? And some of it is retrofuturism, where they show you back in the 1940s. They're like, this is what 1970 will be like, and it's like flying cars and pills for food, like the Jetsons, basically, right? It's funny to see how wrong they were, and like. Because it's like, it's 2023 now, and like some of the things that you watch are like 2020, the year that we go and live on Saturn or something. Like, these automatically piloted jet cars that are powered by like nuclear fuel or something. It's like, whoa, wait a minute, everybody slow down. But like that's one of the things, the retrofuturism. And then another thing that they are is like military training videos about like what to do in a nuclear blast, the whole duck and cover thing, because nuclear blast, hold on, let me get under this thing, that'll save me from the atom bomb that just went out outside. But a lot of them are like videos like that, or they're like clips from like state fairs. A lot of these videos are like the first time that people were introduced to technology that like we completely take for granted, like electricity. Right? So people would go to a state fair and they would like, okay, there we go. Nope, she blocked that one. And so people would go to like the state fair in their area, and sometimes it's like the New York, not the state fair, the World's Fair, the one like in New York or Chicago or whatever they had. They would go to these things, and it's like that's the first time they'd see a working steam engine, or like electric lights, or things from around the world. Oh, look, these spices and these people are from India. And that's so amazing. We've never seen these things up close before. And, so that's what these were. And a lot of them would just kind of, they're funny and quirky to watch because it's like, the first time they were introducing, push-button telephones, right, in the 60s or late 50s. And it was like, they had two stations set up. One of them is one of those rotary telephones where you have to stick your finger in and go, right? I actually grew up with one of those phones in my house. Shut up. But anyway, they'd have one of those, and they right next to it, it was a push-button interface. And it's like, Billy and Susie. Billy, why don't you try using the rotary telephone, and Susie, you use the new push-button telephone, and we'll see who's faster. And so they're like, let me dial a number, and she's just like, beep, boop, boop, beep, beep, boop, of course, right? And the guy's like, oh my god, your way was faster with the push-button. Of course it was. But like, it's videos like that, and it's videos about, like, they're cartoons about, like, commercial products. Like they used to make entire cartoons that endorsed commercial products, and they would, I think it's Q cereal or Quake or something. It's Quake Q or something like that, and it was like just blatantly they keep talking about like it's got twice the sugar kind of thing. Right? This is a time when they were like, smoking's good for you. It's awesome now with new ultra flavor filters on them, right? You're like, I'm not feeling good, Doc. Have you tried smoking a cigarette? That sort of thing. Oh my god, we were so dumb back then. But like, a lot of videos like that, and the retro futurism stuff. And then there's a whole section where they're like corporate training videos from like Pizza Hut in the 90s and the 80s, and you know, old commercials and stuff. Now here's the thing, this is the point of this. Every single time that my wife and I want to just like, not just relax, right? It's like the end of the day and it's time to go to bed, but you don't really want to. You know, you do something called sleep revenge, where you're like, I need to stay up so I can do more things with my time and I can sleep later, right? Well, all you're doing is just tiring yourself out and making yourself miserable. That's called sleep revenge. But it's like when we're up and we're like, I want to go to bed, but I'm still wired. We put on some Sleepcore and just kind of, and they're just, you know, those really, really stereotypical movies where it's like, and now the state fair has come to your town and you will see the wonders. It's like that kind of like accent and speech patterns. And within like an hour or so of watching these random videos, my wife will just look at me and be like, okay, I'm checking out. I can't do it. And I always go, Sleepcore wins again. Like, extreme sleep strikes back. So, if that's something that you watch, let me know. I think it's a really interesting concept. But, like, there have been times in my life, I take medication for sleep and for dreams and PTSD and stuff. So that's really the only way I can sleep through an entire night. But, like, there are nights when you're like laying there in bed, maybe this isn't just me, maybe you have this same thing. You're laying there in bed and you just like, you keep moving, and you keep trying to get settled, and you keep trying to get settled, and like everything feels uncomfortable. Oh God. And then, you know, you kind of think to yourself, like, do I not remember how to sleep? Did I do something wrong? Like you end up, I've actually done this, like, how to sleep, you look it up on Google. I just hit him with the pommel, that's all. Ooh, he's dead, okay. But like you Google how to sleep or how do I sleep, and it's like, you're like, damn it, it's not giving me the answers I want. You're like, am I sleeping wrong like right now? I don't know. I might be sleeping wrong. Yes. Anyway, so yeah, that's the story of Sleepcore. It's an ASMR, you know, get relaxed. But do any of you actually, like, you know, listen to this while you're not just relaxing, but like trying to ease into sleep? Do I have a certain rhythm with the way that I talk and the way that I slash up these people that relaxes you to the point where you want to pass out? If you do, that's actually pretty awesome. I love that. Oh, nice shot. Nice shot, Orpheus. That's like the bottle flip on Happy Wheels. Anyway, we'll see if I can't come up with something fun for the next one. And I hope this music again is good for you. I think it's good for me. It feels kind of fun and funky. But that's all for Orpheus Plays today. If you got any suggestions for anything in these upcoming videos, I'm trying to find maybe a game or two that I can play besides this, but I love this game so much, it's like I can't get enough of this game. It's always so amazing. So anyway, we'll see you on the next one. Glad you're here, glad you were here, and I'm glad I'll see you on the next video where I chop some more people up. We'll see you later. Bye!